So you're going to get the tight ends crossing over the middle, but Ta'amu goes to the slant by the receiver out wide. And if DC thinks it's a penalty, they could ask for it to be reviewed as for a pass interference. They're opting not to do that, at least so far.
So it sets up 3rd and goal. Ta'amu, touchdown, caught this time, rolling.
Just pretty simple pitch and catch. Inside leverage from the defender. Man-to-man coverage. You clear out the outside, give Chris Rowland room to work. He wins the route. The delivery's there.
Not that. Tight end's going to come across here, and then he's going to try to get into the end zone after bluffing a block.
3rd and 1. There it is. Just like they said. Ben Bresnahan, touchdown defenders.
And here's that H-pop. Play fake. Nobody there for Ben Bresnahan.
Couple CFP natties. Play action on 2nd and 10. Chance for a strike downfield and right into the hands of Scott. Ty Scott, touchdown defenders.
Play action really affects the free safety here. He's going to come down just a second, and then he's going to be late getting over the top of that deep post by Ty Scott. Great job of recognition there by Jordan Ta'amu. As soon as he gets that play action, got to flip around, find the free safety. If he's low, let that thing rip. And what has been a disjointed passing attack there.
Looks like man-to-man here.
1st and goal. To the end zone. Touchdown.
Just like you draw it up.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Bradley Moore.
Concept. So the inside tight end is going to run a corner, and that outside tight end, as long as that safety clears, you saw on the...
And a drive that could determine the game. 3rd and goal. Ta'amu. That ball is caught for a touchdown. Off the deflection. It is a defender's touchdown. Cornell Powell. Wow.
That is unbelievable.
DC.
Yeah, trying to hit the tight end over the middle, and it could have honestly been a little...
They're just playing with a different attitude, man. They're just physical up front.
Ta'amu going up top, wide open down the sideline, and walking in and tumbling in. Bradley Moore looked like it was going to be a stroll in the park, and then he hopped like the Easter Bunny for 6.
Boy, that's a big man doing a flip into the end zone. And you're going to get a little confusion here in the secondary. Moore's just going to go. And you're going to get a little confusion here in the secondary. Moore's just going to go right past the defender. See him.
Ready? Let's go.
2nd down, Ta'amu on the keep. Ta'amu into the end zone for a DC touchdown. And the defenders are all the way back, evening it up at 18 with 10:06 to go in the 3rd.
Go for 2. Go for 2.
Well, I love what they're doing with the tempo on this one. It's going to be Kobe Jones is the guy that Jordan Ta'amu is going to be reading on this, and Kobe Jones going to crash or at least stay put, and that gives Jordan Ta'amu the opportunity.
Ready? Go.
Defenders going quick, backside pressure, downfield, caught, waltzing in is Cornell Powell. 37 yards from Ta'amu to the former Clemson Tiger, Cornell Powell.
It's all about the adjustment here. We were talking about these receivers have to do what? Help out Ta'amu. That ball's thrown to the back shoulder. and all you saw was Powell go up.
In the UFL, the heads-head communication does not shut off at any point. Tice can talk to Ta'amu throughout the play, and there it is on the money, touchdown! Braylon Sanders rolling like they did at the Grove back in the day, 4-yard touchdown.
That's easy. That was just timing. That ball was out of Ta'amu's hands before Sanders was able to even get his head around. You mentioned it, the chemistry from back in their college days, but watch how this goes here, and it's just a quick
ACL in preseason camp last season. Ta'amu to rolling, has blockers, and he is little yet quick. End zone, rolling. 5'8", 179, but Kirk, we say this is a league of opportunity.
Yeah, it's a league of opportunities, but it's also...
Hey, back it. Ready, take go.
Jackson, Ta'amu with the kick, and he is in. When the defenders need it, their star quarterback delivers.
What a job there. That's the quarterback doing what he does best. Watch Jahari Branch, though. He's the guard who plays guard. Ta'amu, he knows what he wants to do down here. Now they've got some extra beef in front of him. And who do you trust more if you're the DC defenders on offense? It's my quarterback with the ball in his hands.
And formation for Ta'amu. Jackson, end zone. DC has stormed all the way back.
We only one.
I'm looking at this Arlington defense, and they're assuming the same thing that I'm looking at. Watch all of the same thing that I'm looking at. Watch all of the defenders just look at the quarterback. You've got three defenders who are ready to tackle Ta'amu and Jackson.
Defenders on the move, an empty backfield for Ta'amu. With time, heaves it, end zone open. Did he haul it in for the touchdown? He did. Braylon Sanders over the shoulder.
With the corner, so you get the defender that's coming across, ends up having to cover the outside receiver who ends up running the inside route.
The dude who takes shots downfield.
Second down and short. Play action. Ta'amu wants to heave one deep again. Wide open is rolling. Here comes DC, and a touchdown for the defenders. Lightning strikes Jordan Ta'amu with a hot hand from 65 yards out.
Go.
Jackson lowers his shoulder, gets in the end zone for the touchdown. Down inside 10. And Hogan loses the football. DC recovers. Will this be a scoop and score? Anthony Hines. And disaster to end the first half for San Antonio.
Mistake. They mismanaged the clock. Hogan mismanages the snap and the pocket. It comes loose. Now Party has the challenge flag ready. It went off of his own player, a la Mark Sanchez. Sorry, Sanchez. It just happened. It just came out. I don't know what to tell you. And then here we go. It's a touchdown going the other way. Unbelievable. If they were going to take that amount of time, they should have just waited and called timeout and kicked the field goal. And then exactly what I said you could not do, which is take a sack, and it drops the ball. Hines picks it up. DC goes the other direction.
Ready, go.
Ta'amu has time. Over the middle, got a man wide open. Powell, touchdown, defenders. "29 yards on the touchdown pass from Ta'amu to Cornell Powell. And DC has an opportunity to take the lead here.
Well, they run a bit of a switch route here. So you got one guy going outside and then one guy going inside. And a switch route here. So you got one guy going outside and then one guy going inside. And the defense gets a little bit turned around because of that. And there's a bit of a clear out right there and a beautiful job by.
Ready, to go.
Up top. Beautiful pass and catch. Braylon Sanders down the sideline, and once again, a touchdown pass from Ta'amu extends the lead for DC.
What a route on the outside. You just got man-to-man coverage right here with Bo Pete Keys, and he just runs right by him. And Keys has been hobbled a little bit. And look, he grabs his left leg right there as Sanders runs it in for a touchdown. I tell you, what a ball from Jordan Ta'amu. Look at that ball. That is thrown perfectly. Outside shoulder, great route. That's exactly what we expected to see out of DC here tonight. Throwing the ball down the field, being aggressive with their MVP candidate, Jordan Ta'amu, who is having a night. Now 229 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Ready, to go.
We bring in the extra lineman. Oh, what a fake, and they throw it to a lineman who one-hands it for the touchdown. Gunnar Britton. And the big man may have put it away.
Huge moment to go for it. There's the eligible offensive lineman that comes in the game, and it's just a blown coverage. You can see why. You wouldn't think that he's going out, and then he tips it to himself. And a little bobble as he goes down, but he's able to hold on to it for the big man touchdown. Oh, man, I tell you what. I mean, that's a terrific play call. You've got to be committed to the run, which San Antonio clearly is. And even as a defensive back, you're Jalen Elliott, number 25. You see big Gunnar Britton come out, you know, you're not thinking to yourself like eligible receiver. You're thinking to yourself like, you know, I hope he doesn't knock my head off. And then he slides by. It's a nice little ball from Jordan Ta'amu, and then you got the celebration.
He's got some hops.
Trying to give the old Tecmo Bowl celebration. Didn't quite get all the way up.
Catch for 7 yards, only 2 total targets. Getting him involved early, and here it goes. Oh, they keep it on the ground with Jackson, and he is gone just like that. A 57-yard touchdown by Deion Jackson. What an answer for DC. We saw Arlington off to the quick start. There is a flag on the field.
We're going to have to check on that. Let's listen in.
Well, it was a great run by Jackson. I want you to pay attention to the linebacker right here, Donald Payne. He's going to stop in the A-gap. You have to keep knifing through. He should have been able to blow that up in the backfield. Instead, he waits, hesitates. Deion Jackson able to hit the B-gap there.
2nd and goal.
Ready, to go.
Smith straight ahead and straight in. Touchdown, Abram Smith.
Boy, this time.
Heard him say, come on, Chris, let's go. Here is Chris rolling. Throw back to Ta'amu. Blocker in front. Ta'amu reaching out and scoring. What a play by DC. Chris rolling to his quarterback, Jordan Ta'amu.
Boy, watch Ta'amu slow play this. So this motion, Roland's going to pull the defender out of the way, and then watch Ta'amu just kind of backpedal. What you can't do is sprint out. Boy, watch Ta'amu slow play this. So this motion, Roland's going to pull the defender out of the way, and then watch Ta'amu just kind of backpedal. What you can't do is sprint out of here. You're going to give it away. So he kind of just backs up casually. You're going to get Yasir Durant as a lead blocker, and then this is just being an athlete. A little hurdle for the touchdown. I think Roland threw a touchdown pass when we had him earlier in the season, didn't he?
Yeah, Chris Roland came up big week 2 against Memphis when he threw an option pass in the 4th quarter for a 2-point conversion.
That's what it was.
Ready, to go.
Ta'amu on 3rd down. Rifles it to the back of the end zone. Touchdown to Powell.
It's a great job by Ta'amu. Arlington's going to drop 8. There's 8 defenders that are going to be.
Third and goal. Back of the end zone. Touchdown.
We'll go for one.
Cornell Powell.
We're going to go for one, Jordan, because we're up by 10.
That's his second of the game for Powell.
Yeah, Miles Dorn at safety is just going to get turned around right here with this backline route. He's going to get his.
Former 6th-round pick of the Broncos in 2021 out of Auburn. Ta'amu on 3rd down. There's a toss and catch. Powell breaking tackles, and Powell's taking it all the way for a DC touchdown. His 6th touchdown catch of the year, and what a start for DC.
59 and 2 touchdowns, and here we go. And this is what I love about it. Watch this on the outside, and he's going to run almost what looks like a pick and just beats the corner. The safety takes a bad angle, and Powell is gone. Ta'amu took a big hit here right as he was letting go of that ball. And again, the courage from the quarterback, that's always going to pay dividends. This is why you're.
If you want to check out of it, we can, but I like the box. I like everything right here that I'm seeing. Just hand it off. Go, Dion, go. There we go. Nice. Touchdown. Perfect. Let's go. We need to do this more often so we can score more.
I like that. All right, we'll come back his way. Thank you so much. Last word.
What do you do? Love you guys and appreciate y'all's support.
Okay, there you heard it, guys. That was fun.
That was the most effective the DC offense has been all day, with Jordan Ta'amu telling us what's going on, Jenny. The 13th play of this final drive.
Ready to go.
3rd and goal. DeLillo throws. End zone caught. Touchdown. Cornell Powell with his 2nd touchdown of the day.
Let's go.
Seth Williams hurdled a ghost to get him down here on 2nd and 1. And a quick banger in for a touchdown. Seth Williams doesn't need to go airborne. He has the first touchdown of the night for DC, the first of his UFL career.
From hurdling defenders to hurdling in the end zone. What a route. It's just a slant route. Nice and easy. Just come up, cross face. Nice route.
Over 1,000 yards all purpose in the UFL this season. Another play fake. Ta'amu with time. Man open. Caught. Touchdown. Seth Williams, and DC's on the board.
Safety on this side of the field, his left, comes down, and as soon as he comes down, he knows that he can get that route up and over the top of him. That's terrific timing. The protection is there, and Seth Williams does a beautiful job of high-pointing that ball. It's a good route. He beats the corner to the inside, then the outside, then back to the inside. And it's a terrific touchdown throw. I told you, no one throws it more. DC's going up and down the field on what he thought was the #1 defense in the league.
Jackson cuts it back. Well, that #1 defense fighting. 2nd effort, he gets the touchdown. Defense could not stop him. And the defenders up by double digits now. This crowd has definitely gone quiet.
Yes, very quiet. And this is how you eliminate a pass rush. That was what I thought St. Louis was best at. And then now you get DC just running it right down their throats on the last couple of snaps. Dion.
Abram Smith up the middle, and that could be huge. 2-yard touchdown run, but it continues this dominance by the defender offense. And Abram Smith converted from there. It's 26-6. Here we go. Jackson diving and getting the touchdown. $146 yards rushing, and we're 1 play into the 4th quarter.
I'll tell you what, this game plan has been a masterpiece from Fred Kais. There they use some motion, get a linebacker out of the box, Deion Jackson has been tremendous today.
Tamu goes to the end zone. Touchdown, DC. Jaden Mickens.
Boy, watch the route by Chris Rowland that's going to take this safety. It's a switch route, and then Mickens is going to get right down the alley on the seam. All the attention.
Mickens is going to come to the other side all the way out now. So instead of the touchdown we hit to him on the vertical, he's going to motion to the inside. This one, he's going to go all the way to the outside. So give them a different look. It's going to be a smash concept. 2 underneath with the corner out by Powell.
There is the motion to the inside by Mickens. Second and 2.
If he lofts off, we're just going to give the underneath stuff.
To Amu to the end zone. Touchdown, DC. Cornell Powell. And how great was the access to hear the backup quarterback give us every single play call and what to look for.
This is great by Ta'amu. Watch this play develop. I want you to see what he's reading. He's reading Adonis Alexander right here. If Alexander drives on this route, the corner's open right behind him. He throws with great... This is great by Ta'amu. Watch this play develop. I want you to see what he's reading. He's reading Adonis Alexander right here. If Alexander drives on this route, the corner's open right behind him. He throws with great anticipation.
Big Abram Smith comes in to play running back. Ta'amu trying to do it himself. Reaching out, touchdown, Jordan Ta'amu. 4th and goal. And
that was a great read by Ta'amu. They didn't block anybody on the initial handoff, so he...
We're good.
2nd and 1.
We're good. Ready, to go.
Jackson, right into the end zone. Deion Jackson. The DC defenders are rolling in this first half.
Ready, to go.
Ta'amu on first down. He's going to take a shot. Right into the hands of Ty Scott. Can you believe this UFL Championship game? Knockout punch after knockout punch. Back and forth they go. Jordan Ta'amu to Ty Scott. 73 yards.
Run the same play that Mickens caught a touchdown on earlier in the game. Remember the switch route where the safeties got messed up? They run that same play.
Touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Watch this. You're going to have these switch routes right here. And I want you to pay attention to these two safeties right here. They're worried about those two guys and nobody on the outside with Ty Scott. One-on-one with D. Delaney, who, remember, they signed a week and a half ago. D. Delaney's a really good player, but has not been in this defense long. He's in the wrong coverage, right? He's pointing to the safety. Someone's messed up there. And you cannot leave a blade of grass for Jordan Ta'amu, let alone 5 yards of cushion for Ty Scott, 50 yards downfield. That's on the money.
Chris Rowland's going to run a bubble, and our eyes are on 45 right there. So 40
and a box count.
Yep, exactly. So it's all about numbers.
Jackson.
Numbers were light in the box.
Right into the end zone. Numbers were light in the box, and Deion Jackson said light up the scoreboard.
You want to just go for one? Yeah, we go for one. Heavy. 13.
With the touchdown run, DC has 446 yards of total offense, but now 387 yards for Ta'amu, who is the best passing game anybody's ever had in the UFL. And he's adding to it to Briley Moore. A little bit of a scuffle at the end of the play, as the officials were quick to separate everybody, but Briley Moore.
Ready, to go.
4th down. Roland turns upfield. Roland's got more than just an inch. Another touchdown for DC.
And Bryce Perkins just still gassed from being on the field for almost 40 straight minutes. And 4th and 1, the defense is thinking something